Hello, friends. My name is Maximus, and I'll be your dungeon master for the evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 11th episode of Caches and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers play Dungeons and Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm once again joined by the amazing cast of Bunny Dreadful, Mac and Cheese Please, Virtual Spectre, and Moves Like Jagger from the GGN crew. So excited to roll dice with you all tonight, and I just want you to know that I believe in you.
It's gonna be fine, probably.
It'll be
dice
fine.
be in our favor.
Yep. A couple quick things. Quick reminder that if you are not able to catch all the live streams, there are VODs available on YouTube on Tuesdays on my YouTube channel, as well as podcast format. And I think that we're on 9 different podcast platforms. So if you have a favorite one, we're probably on it. So just go search for Caches and Cantrips and you will find it.
My
and
coworker said we're on Google Play. I was like, what?
yeah, yep, we're distributed to a lot of them. So
it's awesome.
Also, the episodes are split up. So if you don't want to listen to a full 3 or 4 hour D&D broadcast, we usually just split it in half. So it's like an hour and a half, a nice little bite for you to do and on your lunch break or whatever, and then you can get back to it whenever you'd like. Also, as always, Caches and Cantrips merch, yay, available at interlinkdesigns.com/Caches and Cantrips. So if you want to support the show, that's one way to do it. Like I say, it helps me licensing music and finding some amazing maps for the show. So if you like the cool animated maps that we use, you help me pay for those, because I have a lot of Patreons right now that I'm subscribed to because I'm map crazy. But anyway, we can go ahead and get settled in for tonight's episode of Caches and Cantrips. Our story last left off as the party had been surrounded by 2 griffins at the gates of Farcrest. After a hard-fought battle on the bridge, they were able to best the 2 griffins and make their way inside the ruins. When they entered, it was apparent the high level of skill and craft that was utilized to build this fortress. The stonework was mostly intact in most areas, however, a lot of the more permanent fixtures have been long rotted away. As they made their way further into the ruins, they encountered a large chamber with most of the floor missing. After successfully navigating some traps and acquiring some loot along the way, they made their way across the room, and just as Ron was stepping onto the final platform before they went further into the ruins, he seemingly vanished into thin air. Ron popped back into existence, but was not where he originally disappeared. He was in a strange forest with bright, verdant landscape of which he'd never seen before. Shortly after, he heard the faint laughter of the pixies that they had encountered before. After a short amount of fey nonsense, the pixies agreed to return Ron back from where he came in exchange for his sweetbread. The rest of the party spent the better part of an hour searching for Ron in the ruins, but to him, he was only gone for 5 minutes. The group continued further, and they emerged into an open courtyard in the middle of this fortress, where they encountered a group of skeletons. Despite Valken's fear of the undead, the party was able to dispatch the skeletons, and then they made their way across the courtyard and back into the ruins. They entered another chamber with a large statue of a dragonborn hammering an anvil. Ultimately, Ron was able to destroy the iron lock using his adamantine axe. Once that lock was destroyed, the party moved into the hallway where there were shelves lining doorways containing various bars of metal. As the party gathered these bars, one of them was not as it seemed. The bar turned into a tiny creature as it tried to bite the hand that grabbed it. After giving it some food and communicating with it, they made a friend out of the tiny mimic known as Mimi. Pushing even further, they found themselves outside of the ruins on the other side of the fortress in a forest. There they encountered the dragon Vom Rule. After a short negotiation that didn't bode well for the party, Vom Rule lunged to attack the group. And that is where we will start our story tonight. So,
This is fine.
Oh, okay.
if you would all
Fine.
direct your attention to the map here in one moment, then you can see what lies before you. It looks like an error screen on your end, but that's okay. I can fix that. I think it's saying, hey, you've been idle too long, because I prepared way too early in advance for this, but that's okay.
Oh, there it is.
You all should be able to see the dragon Vom Rule.
Okay.
So, I would like you all to roll initiative, please. And then from there, you can decide what you would like to do.
Cry.
And I will ask you all what it is here in a moment. So we will start with Bryn. What is your initiative?
19.
19, very nice. Ron, what is your initiative?
13.
13, okay. Valken, and yours?
14.
14, very nice. And Vin?
12.
12. Okay. So as the battle is laid out, Vom Rule ready to strike the party. Bryn, what do you do?
I cry.
That's a
I would
valid
like
option.
to. Let someone else do talking. I would like to roll to see what I know about. It's a green dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to roll to see what I know about green dragons.
Sure. What skill would you think would be appropriate?
Like history maybe,
Sure.
or nature, either or.
You can pick. Just let me know which one you're rolling before you
Okay.
roll.
I'm gonna roll history.
Go for it.
18.
What was the roll?
18.
18. Okay. So you're pretty learned. Well, you didn't go to a school for magic. You were taught. A couple things that you do know about dragons. You know that their scales are typically very hard and difficult to penetrate. A lot more stronger than other creatures. Green dragons especially are very cunning, and they like to try and subjugate before they destroy. They're very schemy in that regard. With an 18, you would also know that green dragons are more associated with forest environments, as you see here. And they also are known for having a poison breath that can be devastating. And
I know they
what's-
have a what breath?
poison breath.
Okay. Do I know if it's a line or a cone or anything? Because Joe doesn't know that.
You
Okay.
know that it can spit poison breath. And then also with that roll, you would also know that some dragons possess the ability to innately cast spells.
Sorry, Mac broke me. Oh my god. Okay, so I know that some of them can cast spells.
Yes. To answer your question, Mac, so basically subjugating is basically making entities do things, either dominating them, controlling them, basically making other beings subordinates and do things for them, which you would know as what the kobolds were doing for them.
Gotcha. Yeah, I knew that totally.
Yeah,
just in case
people,
just in case
nobody
know.
else knew. So we want to make sure.
Yeah. You know, homie.
Always looking out.
Mhm.
I would like to say to my friends quietly, this green dragon's very tough, be careful. We should try to talk to it. We could offer it our services in exchange for our lives. Also watch out for breath. It's poison. Not the fun kinds.
Okay.
Do we think it's gonna trick us? Oh wait,
And I'll hold up my shield.
I say this in Elvish, which Ron will bring, you know, giant, right?
And a giant.
Okay,
and orc.
so I'll say this in Elvish, which Ron can then say in giant to Bryn. That way the dragon, if they can hear us talking, doesn't know if it's, so it's not uncommon. Do we think that his offer to get the Justicar is a lie, and the moment we turn our backs he's gonna kill us?
That's something that you could choose as an inside roll on your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess I was just talking amongst the groups.
So Bryn, you've used your action to discern that information. So you have a
my
bonus
shield,
action?
free item, interact, and I talked and I cried as my bonus action.
Okay.
Inside. I wouldn't let any of them see me cry.
Of course not. Okay. Valken, it is your turn.
Well, Falcon's never seen a dragon before, and is not exactly keen on dying to one right now. So, guys, what the hell are we doing? Are we actually fighting this thing? What do we do? Are we gonna try to do the thing? Go get the Justicar? What are we doing?
Valken, with your passive perception, you can see in a pile amongst all of this rubble back here, shiny objects, and you also see, it looks like a large spherical object, about 1.5 to 2 feet in diameter.
This is
And it
where
is
behind the dragon.
right behind here, and it is green with green swirls on the surface.
Okay. I guess I'll relate to the group then. Like, I don't know what that thing over there is, but you guys see it. Maybe it looks kind of important. Maybe. And I'm gonna kind of just not do anything at the moment. Stay ready. Take a dodge action, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know how I want to play this.
Ron, what do you do?
Okay.
Ron thinks there's no chance of running away at this time. So we're so close to our goal. And if we defeat Ramrul, we can save the region. So Ron is ready to fight.
And Ron's gonna move behind this rock and maybe take some cover. Take a dodge action.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep, you can certainly do that. 1 second, I'm looking at something. Okay. So you take the dodge action, you're behind the cover there. Let's see. Up next
My heart is like,
is Vamrul. And he takes flight into the air.
it's starting.
He raises see. When you think you have everything ready, but you don't. Story of a DM.
Max, I just want to remind you that I'm your wife and you love me very much. That's all.
Well,
Thanks.
I love you very
That's
much
true.
too as your husband, but I do not think that the Green Dragon shares that love with Bryn.
Shit.
Unfortunately. You never know. But I don't think.
I don't know. They could make a beautiful match. What color are his eyes?
That was brilliant. We should all roll to seduce.
Roll to seduce. Roll to seduce.
So the dragon flies in this direction. And it begins hovering over you all. So not only is it flying here, but it is about 20 feet above you. And the dragon looks to you, Ron. And they say, "You Furbolg, take your friends' weapons, because I don't believe they'll be needing them when they're serving me." Von Rule is casting suggestion on you.
What?
Uh-oh.
You need to make a
We're so
wisdom
screwed.
saving throw.
Dragons, y'all.
You have an inspiration.
I do. What do I need to roll again? A save?
Wisdom saving
Wisdom?
throw.
Okay. I will use my inspiration for this.
Okay.
Oh, thank God I did. That other one was really low. I rolled a 17.
17. So as you hear the words kind of just bellowing from this large flying creature echoing throughout the forest and the cliffs around you, you feel it sort of try and take hold in your mind, but you shake it off and stand fast, focused on your goal. And that is the dragon's turn. Vin, what do you do?
I say, in Elvish, "Don't worry, guys, I have a plan." And I use Quickened spell to, or no, not Quickened. Hold on. Where's my thing? Twin spell to cast invisibility on myself and Ron.
Okay,
I mean, not Ron. Valken. Who's
gotcha.
more afraid than Ron.
Okay,
So that we're both invisible.
Ooh.
And then I tell the party again in Elvish that I'll sneak over, grab the orb in with my mage hand, and I believe I was looking at invisibility. As long as the anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible, as long as on the target's person. So once I hold the orb, it will become invisible with me.
yeah, it would.
Okay. And then we can hightail it out of here.
Ooh.
So, I have a movement of 30 feet. Since I used my action, I can't like run, right? I only go 30 feet. So, being invisible, I will go. How do we do it here? The clickies. Can we do the clickies?
You can do WASD. You can do you can hold control and then make and use
Ooh,
control
I did not
clickies
know.
and
Hold on. It just holds and clicks the map. It makes the map go up and down. You know what? Screw it. I'll just do 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. And then I can go diagonal once, right?
you can.
30. Which is my movement speed. And then is this like a low wall or something I have to scale, or like I can hop over it?
It's
like,
a pretty low wall. You'd be able to hop over. You won't have to climb or anything like that.
oh, okay, cool. I wondered if I had to like go all the way around this business. Okay. So, yeah, okay, I end my turn.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you some little icons to denote that you are currently invisible.
And before I would would like to have whispered to Valken before I had left him in Elvish, if you attack, the invisibility spell goes away. Like I just want to like
And he would know that since you've casted it on him before. So
yeah, I just want to like as a reminder.
Falcon gives you a thumbs up, but you probably can't see it.
cannot.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you know. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Up next is going to be Bryn.
Well, I heard her say something in Elvish and they went invisible, so I assume there was a very good plan. I would like to address the dragon.
Go for it.
Hello, Almighty Vomrul. We do not wish to fight you. How are you today?
So my question is what is your intent here? Are you actually trying to
distract it.
surrender? You're trying to distract.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're trying to deceive. So make a deception roll for me.
Okay. 5 minus 1 is 4.
Okay, and we'll see how that goes on the dragon's turn.
I will move.
Yeah,
it's
sorry.
above me, right?
It is 20 feet above you.
Gonna move kind of away from everyone so that if he breath weapons, at least like he's gonna have to choose one of us to kill.
Okay. And Valken.
Okay. Well, now that I'm invisible, I am gonna spread out as well so I don't get breathed on. So I'm gonna run along this way here. And as I run by Ron, I kind of just take my staff and slap him on his back as I run by. That doesn't count as an attack, right?
No, unless
Okay,
you wanted
I was
to.
gonna
Unless you're trying to do damage to him.
No. Just kind of let him know I'm like over in this general area, and I'm gonna kind of, I don't know, how high is this rock that I'm in front of here?
You could easily get over it. It'd be like difficult terrain, so it would cost twice your movement to get over it.
Okay, so let's see. I moved from here. That's 20. Actually, you know what? This is about 40 feet. I'll stay here.
Okay.
And I will continue to take a dodge action.
Okay. Ron.
I will speak in Giant to Bryn to relay the plan that is set by Vin.
Vin and Valkan are going to get the orb. They're invisible, and once they have it, we could run. So we must distract the dragon as long as possible.
Understood.
And then I'm gonna move to the south, knowing that Valkan ran past me, so they can avoid a breath weapon if possible. And then I will take a dodge action.
Okay. The dragon's turn is next. So as you kind of see things laying out on the battlefield and everyone's moving and you see Valken and Vin disappear from existence, and you also see where the dragon's tracking something that you can't see. The dragon turns their gaze both on Vin and Valken and says, "Your paltry tricks will not work on me."
He has true sight, doesn't he?
Oh, okay.
That's not good.
So
Not good.
dragons have blind sight. So while it's not true sight, they're able to gauge your presence by other means. So let's see here.
Could we have rolled a stealth roll?
Where you are, probably not, since it's flying above you and you're out in the open.
Oh, okay.
You'd have to
Gotcha.
like break line of sight from that to happen. It's possible.
I just didn't know how that worked.
So the dragon's going to fly here and is going to drop directly in front of you, Vin. So they're no longer flying, they're on the ground. And you see them gasp a large gulp of air, and you can see kind of the green like acrid air formulating around their nostrils, and then opens his mouth and just I would like for you all, not you all, I'm sorry, that would be a little crazy.
I was like,
60 breath attack.
So the dragon has a 30-foot cone as their breath weapon, which will reach Vin and Bryn, as well as Ron on the edge of the cone there. So you all need to make a Constitution saving throw.
oh crap.
Come on,
I was like,
Vin.
I'm fine. I've got a shield thing. Nope, that's for Dex. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Use inspiration if you need to.
Oh, I do have inspiration. Thank you. Can I use inspiration?
You can. Just remember for next time.
Okay.
19.
Didn't
You
do
save.
shit.
16.
You
10.
save. You do not save. So the DC you're looking for here is a 13. So the dragon lets out this cloud of green, acrid, poisonous breath. But one thing that you notice is it was not as powerful as the first one that you noticed when you angered him and blew their breath over the cliff. So, thanks to my new dice, Vin, you take 6 damage. Ron, you
Oh,
take
thank God.
3, and Bryn, you take 3. So, hopefully your luck continues, because that was a very, very low roll for this. Okay. Now that the
All right, spread out.
mhm. And the dragon will end there.
Wait, is she still invisible? Did you say that?
She's,
I didn't attack.
She's invisible, but
Interesting.
based on what you surmised out of character is that they still are aware of your
No, she's
presence
there.
currently. Out of character, they have blind sight, so they are able to use more than just sight to determine.
Is invisibility a concentration spell?
It is a
Yes.
concentration spell. So make a concentration check, Vin, and that would be a DC of 10.
What does that mean? I roll a d10?
You roll a d20, and then you add your constitution modifier, and then you're looking for at least a 10. Otherwise, invisibility will be gone.
18 plus 4?
Perfect.
Ooh, nice.
It would be +2. It's for constitution. Not
Oh,
charisma.
just
So
kidding.
you
I
still
thought
got
it was
it,
a
though.
saving throw for
No.
some reason.
It is a saving throw. Sorry, you're right. No, you're good. My bad. I was incorrect. You saved, so you're still invisible.
No.
Ha! Yeah. Perfect. Okay, Vin, your turn.
All right. I would like to run, so dash. So use my turn to fully dash and go 60 feet instead of 30 feet. Towards the mess, I guess. And I forgot your rules. I can go diagonally, or I cannot go to
You can
diagonally.
diagonally just the same as any other direction, but when you go out of the dragon's reach, they will get an opportunity attack on you.
Okay. I'm struggling with these. How to
You
move.
can disengage, and that way you won't
You could.
get
Mm-hmm.
attack.
Yeah.
But that'll be your whole turn.
The disengage.
But it's still 30 feet, so
Mhm.
it's still, that's
I want to be out of 30 feet. That's the goal. We actually, we can disengage is the action, not the. And then
Yeah, disengage is your action. Mm-hmm.
spells that have a bonus action.
Yeah, you could do that.
Sweet. Okay, I'm going to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and then Misty Step 30 feet
Very nice.
and then run an additional 30 feet.
Go for it.
Nice.
There you go.
Very nice.
So hold on. 30 feet is my missy
Tricksy
step.
casters.
So hold on. I'm stuck on line and I can't unline.
Oh, go to the four corner next to the.
Oh, okay, thank
There
you.
you go.
So I measured, this is 30 feet missy step.
Yep. So you'll have
And-
to. I think you should be able to get there.
And then my 30 feet of pacing so that I'm 60 feet away from said dude.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the rubble, like
Yep.
the area
Mhm.
that he told me where the orb was? Okay.
That is
And then
right.
I can't take the orb on this turn, right?
You would have to search because to find it. Since Valken spotted it, you're gonna have to find it in there. So he pointed you in the
Oh,
direction
gotcha.
of where it was.
But searching would be a next time thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It would.
I'll stay here.
Okay. And Bryn, it's your turn.
Okay, I just saw. I didn't see her do that, but I heard her casting a spell. Wait, did I see her do that? Is her invisibility down now?
Yeah, if you cast a spell, you wouldn't be invisible, so you're
Okay.
seen. But
So I see this, and I need to keep this dragon busy. Otherwise, it's going to murder her. So 5, 10, 15. That should put me in range.
Mhm.
And I'm going to yell like a Xena yell as I run towards it. Like,
Mhm.
and then I'm going to poke at it with
Sure.
my spear.
All right.
And I'm going to do nothing to it, but I am going to cast Booming Blade.
go for it.
For you, Vin. All
Thank
for you.
you.
I coughed. 1 second. $16.
16 misses.
Okay.
So as you thrust your spear into the dragon and try and get in its flank, it just bounces off the hard scales of its exterior.
If I use Action Surge, can I use Booming Blade again?
Yeah, I believe so.
I don't know if I have it or not. We short rested when?
Good.
Booming
Right
Blade
before
is
this.
a cantrip.
Okay.
When I disappeared.
And I am going to attack it again.
Sure.
Oh, that's not any better. That's
Mhm.
worse. 14.
Yep. You stab again, and you just can't seem to make it through the hard exterior of the dragon. Okay. Valken.
Okay. Seeing that Vin is over at the thing looking for the orb,
Mhm.
I'm just going to say F it. And how far is the dragon? Oh yeah, that's I'm going to climb up, get next to the dragon, and just take some wax at its legs with the staff. Just
Sure.
keep it over here. All right. Probably doesn't hit. Yeah. 15.
15 misses.
Okay. Then I'll do a key point
Mm-hmm.
in order to reset. I'll use the key point to do flurry of blows.
All right, go for it.
So first one, same thing, doesn't hit,
No.
and this one is a what is that? Yeah, none of them hit. So
Gotcha. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
yeah, since I did flurry of blows, I'd like to move a little bit farther away from the dragon again?
You can. You need to disengage, and you have 10 extra feet, I believe.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of come back to where I was over here.
Gotcha.
Be like, miss a bunch of attacks and
Yep. So
run away.
So you run in and you strike with your staff, and it doesn't seem to have any effect. It bounces off of it, and then you start just trying to hit with all your might. We just can't seem to break through just these powerful and strong scales. So you take the opportunity to kind of disengage and recenter yourself for the next volley of attacks. Ron.
It's not desperate enough to eat unknown mushrooms yet. So Ron's gonna charge forward and swing with his axe at the dragon.
All right.
Does a 19 hit?
19 does hit.
I swing for 10 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Actually, you strike and your axe actually sinks in between the scales, drawing a little bit of green, sort of oozing blood out of this dragon. And it winces a bit and looks at you. Anything else you'd like to do?
Say something menacing, but I forgot what I was gonna say.
So you're not that powerful, dragon, for I have made you bleed.
Okay. The dragon's turn. The dragon kind of, you're all assailing it, and it turns to look at the now uninvisible Vin, and it is going to take flight.
Damn.
So you all are going to have opportunity attacks against the dragon.
All right, let's get them crits, baby.
I thought it was gonna stay on you guys.
Rolled an
I
8.
missed.
Yep, so you can roll your damage on that one.
11 damage.
11, very nice. So you strike it in the one of the hind legs as it's flying away from you, drawing some more blood. And it kind of winces in pain a bit, and it looks at you, Vin, and menacingly just flying directly above you. This large creature just blocking out the sunlight and leaving you in its shadow. And it looks to you, and it says,
Halt! Stop what you're doing now!
please make a wisdom saving throw for me. It is casting command on you.
Oh dear. Wisdom is 1. Okay, 3.
3. So you feel the dragon's like terrifying presence and just kind of yelling above you, this thunderous voice kind of burrowing into your mind, and you freeze. You can't do anything. You're engulfed by fear almost. However, you cannot move or take any actions.
Okay, I can't move at all.
Mm-mm.
Can I say stuff?
You can.
Do I know that this is happening?
You do. You know that some sort of magical effect is keeping you from acting or moving.
I tell the group in Elvish, that I can't move. He has some kind of mind control on me. Damn, I had a really good plan too. I'm so bummed. And then I go, at the dragon.
Okay. You're lucky the dragon does not regain their breath weapon.
Yeah,
Okay.
screw you. Once per long rest.
Not quite. Vin, so
Yeah, I'll get it again.
you are commanded to halt, so you can do nothing. And the next will be Bryn.
I curse really loud. And then I will take off running to help Bryn. 10. 30? And I'm gonna throw a spear at it.
Okay.
19.
That hits.
Yes. It's gonna be 6 damage.
6 damage. So you throw the spear and actually you see it stick in the side of the dragon, actually causing some damage.
And then I'm gonna bonus action and recall my spear. Come
Gotcha.
back and face us.
All right, Valken.
Okay. Well, yeah, I gotta help out Vin now. So let me see. How far away is the dragon? How far are you, bud? Oh, easy. Okay, I'm gonna start running towards the dragon, and as I'm making my way to him, I'm just gonna yell at him, be like, "Yo, hey, green idiot! You should have just let us have the shitty green orb, buddy." And then as I get there, I'm gonna do my best to try and land some hits.
Gotcha.
Boop it in the snoot.
Yeah. Oh, well, no. That's a 1. I'm
A
rolling
one.
great.
Oh, no.
Natural one.
Solid
Not
rolls.
not gonna cut it, unfortunately.
Okay. So I guess all I got left is
All right.
maybe some unarmed attack here as a bonus action. Oh, that might hit. Yeah, that's a 21
That hits.
on the unarmed. Great. I'm gonna punch the dragon now.
Go for it.
The last man.
That's a 5 damage on the punch.
5 damage. Okay. You actually feel your punch kind of penetrate through those scales, kind of in the same place where one's been hitting, and actually seeing some of them sort of dented a little bit, doing some damage. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope, just kind of wait for my death.
Okay. Up next is going to be Ron.
Ron shall. Dash. No, you know what? Yes, I will dash to the dragon.
Okay.
And that will be all. I will wait.
Okay. A second. I'm planning some things based on how things could go. So give me a
I'm
moment.
planning on killing you. Hold on.
All right, so you've dashed to the dragon. So the dragon looks at all of you surrounding it, and it is going to multi-attack. So first, it is going to bite.
Is it in the air or on the
It's
ground?
It was in the air. It's going to drop down, so you kind of see the dragon just settle. He's going to try and bite at Valken. And that is an 8 to your AC, so it's not hit. It is going to claw at Ron. That is going to be a 17 to your AC.
Whew, missed.
Gotcha. And then a claw to Vin, and that hits you. And Vin, you take 6 slashing damage. So as you kind of surround this dragon, I might stop using these new dice. So
they're
the
great.
dragon snaps at Valken and then swipes at Ron and Vin, able to kind of catch Vin as it's flailing around and attacking you all. All right, Vin, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna guess on how this could work. So please, if it
Sure.
doesn't work like this, let me know, and then I have to change some things. If I use, let me me scroll back down to it. If I use Quicken spell,
Mhm.
could I search for the thing and pick it up as my action, but use Quicken to go invisible again?
No, but you'll be able to, since you're here, you'll be able to use like an item interact to find it. It's easy enough now that you're here and you've started your turn there. You could grab it as your free item interact, and then
I
use a
can go
spell.
invisible.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if okay. So I would like to maybe I'll go invisible first. So I'll go invisible first, please.
Mm-hmm.
And then grab the orb. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. If I grab the orb
Mm-hmm.
after I'm invisible, it will still be invisible with me, or I have to be holding it before I go invisible.
Let me look at the spell for a second. I think kind of at first gut check is the things that you're carrying while you cast it would be invisible, but if you pick it up after the fact, it would look like an invisible thing floating.
Okay, then I'll do it in the reverse thing
Mhm.
I said. So I'll pick it up first and then go invisible.
Gotcha. So
And then
when you cast this other invisibility spell, Valken will turn back visible since it's replacing the other concentration that you had. Because the spell
Okay,
was still
yeah,
on him,
dope.
but
It doesn't matter. He already attacked.
yeah, he did
I
attack.
attacked
So there you
twice.
go. Never mind then, because I don't know how to remember things. Lucky. All right.
antidote.
Gotcha. So you grab this orb, and as you're kind of searching, you see just trinkets, other items, coins, just in this rubble. But if you grab the orb, you can see it's sort of, like I mentioned before, about 1.5 to 2 feet diameter, and you can grab it in your arm, and then you cast invisibility, and then your friends see you blink out of existence.
I sigh as I look at all this other pretty stuff that I would much rather take instead of this stupid orb, and then I go 30 feet, which I think was like over here or something. I don't know. Away. And as I pass everybody, I say in Elvish, "Let's get out of here."
Okay.
And I'm done.
Bryn.
Okay. I heard her whisper. She's running by, so I do my best to stand on the other side of her.
Mm-hmm.
Really hoping that breath weapon's not up again. And no, I don't have good deception. Let's not even attempt that plan. Just gonna try to keep the dragon busy. So I'm actually gonna move right up next to it, and I'm gonna try to stab it with my spear again
Okay.
until she gets a little bit further away. I rolled a 20.
A 20, a natural 20?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo-wee! Boop, 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 boop.
The 20s.
Roll your damage.
10 whole damage.
Okay. Gotcha. So as you kind of thrust your spear, it kind of goes deeper through the scales and kind of sticks in, and as you kind of pull it out, you see blood pouring out of it. It looks wounded somewhat, but still definitely ready to fight. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes. Yes, there is one other thing I would like to do.
Okay.
I would like to second wind.
All right.
1d10. What's the d10? Fine. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm back up to full.
Okay. And then Valken.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna keep talking to the dragon as I attempt to smack it with the staff.
Mhm.
You're like, I got a real problem with things like you. so effing selfish. And then I swing at him and try to hit him.
Go for it.
That's another 21 to hit.
That hits.
Cool.
We're gonna whittle it down.
That's 13 damage.
All
on
right.
That wait, hold on. Sorry. Let me math that again. 11 damage on the staff.
Okay.
And then, I would like to use another key point
Mm-hmm.
for 1 second. To do, patient defense.
Okay. Ron, it's your turn.
All right. In Giant, I tell Bryn.
Vin has the orb and is ready to make a run for it. I will hold the dragon back.
And I swing.
It's gonna be a no from me, dog.
23 to hit.
That hits.
Swing for.
Very nice.
I like to call it a ghetto crit for max damage. 12 damage.
Nice. Okay. Definitely damaging the dragon. You're getting through the scales as you kind of swing in and cause a big slash, breaking some of the scales and seeing some of the blood trickle down. Anything else?
Can I get a recap on what mushrooms I have? I know I have the notes on my other computer, but I didn't save them on this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can give you some basic information on those.
It was a green, purple, and I don't recall the third one.
You have a pink,
Ooh.
a purple, and then a green.
I will eat the green one.
Sure, yeah.
DM's like, sure, that one's
So-
poison.
You take this green kind of wrinkly mushroom and you just consume it whole. You kind of feel a little like your metabolism speed up or something, and you feel a little faster. So your movement speed is increased by 10 feet for an hour.
Sounds good.
All right. Anything else? We'll move
That is
along. All right. So Vamrul sees Vin, or senses Vin, since they do have blind sight. So invisibility, they're able to see through that as you're running through. And he just yells,
shit.
No! Bring that back!
and they are
Yeah.
going to attack first at Ron. They're going to try and bite you. And they roll a 21, which I believe hits.
It is a hit.
So you take 13 piercing damage
It's not looking good.
and 2 poison damage.
Oh, Ron's looking even worse.
He's going to try and claw at Bryn with a natural 1. So doesn't claw Bryn, and is going to use their flight and kind of flap their wings and fly and land next to Vin. So Valken, you'll be able to do an opportunity attack since he's essentially flapped and went directly over you and just landed. So they're out of
Okay.
your reach, Valken.
Wait, so I can't attack, or?
You can. Yeah, you get an opportunity
okay.
attack.
That is a dirty 20.
Very nice.
Okay. And damn it. That is 5 damage. That.
Okay. 5 damage. All right. You're definitely hurting it. still ready to fight. For their third attack, they're instead going to grapple Vin. So, Vin, I need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics.
I'll do athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, baby. And okay, just making sure. 11.
They roll a 20 on their athletics check.
Ooh.
So they grapple you. And then now the dragon moves further. They flap their wings up into the air.
No.
And they begin to move.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
You all
then?
will get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
The dragon
Oh
moves
no.
with Vin in their claws. Ron and Bryn, you can make your opportunity attacks.
Okay.
What does grappled
No,
mean? That I
missed.
can't like he has me, but
He
I can
has you.
still
Mm-hmm.
move, kind of.
You can attempt to break it on your turn.
Can I attempt to do something else?
On your turn, you can, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
I swing for another 12.
So she's over cliff right now?
Mm-hmm. It is high
that's
above.
below that?
Ronnie.
What's below that? Trees?
You
A
don't know.
long way down.
All right. And then, so you
Shit.
hit, right, Valken? Or Ron did for 12.
Yeah, Ron for 12.
Gotcha. And then Valken, or not Valken, Bryn, sorry. Bryn, did you make an opportunity attack?
I missed.
Gotcha. Okay, so as the dragon moves further with Vin in their grasp, as he slashes and hits and grapples as part of their attack and uses the rest of their movement with Vin in tow, and you can see them holding you in their front claw and pulling you up to them, Vin, and he says,
How dare you steal from me?
and they drop you.
I'd like to point out
Already?
she is holding its treasure. It knows that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
Well, you tried to Bilbo Baggins him. It didn't really work out for you.
No.
I wanted to on my turn tie like a rope to its claw so I could like dangle from the rope.
all right, so ending the dragon's turn,
Campaign.
you
Got it,
see
yeah.
them drop Vin, and with this item in tow, Vin begins to fall. And I'm going to send you a message, Mac, to let you know what happens, because no one else is over there to see.
I'm like looking at my spells, being like, did I grab Featherfall?
I was gonna say, now will be a great time to learn that changelings can fly.
Yeah.
Well, one of us had to go over.
Yep. And then, Vin, you can let me know. Just want to return that chat. Let me know what you're doing. And then,
Oh, interesting.
I feel
Hold on.
hopeful now.
I messaged you back.
okay.
So repeat what you said to me. It's my turn now,
Mm-hmm.
right? Do I type it to you or can I say it?
If you would, type it to me, and then we'll see, because none of them know what's happening currently. So,
Okay.
She's either okay or she's extra dead. I'm not sure which.
Max is just giving her ideas for a new character, that's all.
Yeah, he's like, oh,
Remember,
your next
Vin
character
has
can show
a
up.
twin sister that the exact same spells.
while she's typing that to me, Bryn, you see the dragon hovering above, turning back towards the party, and you see Vin you hear her just yell until you can no
How
longer hear.
far is the dragon from the ledge right now?
I mean, if you stood on the very edge, I think it's about 15 feet or so, 10 feet in the air. You wouldn't be able to melee it, but it's close to the edge. That is true. Y'all don't.
Yeah, we don't see her. We don't
at
know what
all.
just
You have no
happened.
idea what
We didn't
happens.
we didn't even know she got dropped.
That is
Okay,
very
well, I
true.
know
She's
that
invisible.
Ron looks rough.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna move up here and oh god. I don't see her, so I'm just like, well, I guess she's gone. And I don't have anything I can do about that, so I will just turn around and be like, Ron, quick, drink up, we have to run. I think Vin is dead. And I'm gonna pour some vodka down your throat. You will get
Sweet nectar of healing.
Yeah. You're gonna get 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14 healing.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to just hold my hand out and say, quick, give me one of those mushrooms.
Okay.
I saw you eat one, but I don't know what it did to you. So that's my turn.
Okay. Question for you, Vin. Since you were invisible and they didn't see what happened, they could hear the dragon talking to something. Just to let them know, when you were falling, did you yell? Were you silent?
Sure. As I was falling, I'm yelling, "You mother!"
There you go.
We know she went.
You know where she went. Valken.
Well, seeing Vin get dropped, he's kind of momentarily stunned, like he can't believe what is happening, and immediately rushes over with them to see anything, to see where she's at, and just kind of shouts at the dragon like, yo, you know you're actually insane, right? Get back over here and fight us. And then I'm just going to take a dodge action.
Gotcha. Did you say that you moved over to the edge? I missed that part.
Yeah, I moved kind of where Bryn and Ron are.
Gotcha. Okay.
On that like platform thing there. Is that a tower? What is that? Or is that just a platform?
It's just a platform.
Circular. Okay. Didn't know if that was like a high.
It's a dragon's resting place.
Okay. Yeah, I'm up there.
Ron.
Ron reaches in and hands Bryn a purple mushroom.
We don't know what that one does, do we?
Mm-mm.
Ron eats green one and now run faster. Purple, no idea.
And I will take this opportunity to throw a javelin.
Go for it.
What's the range on a javelin again? 30? That within means? Yes. Okay. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh.
7 damage.
Okay. Dragon's looking decently hurt now. You throw that javelin, it sticks
Right
in. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is all.
All right, the dragon's turn. He looks over you all, and you can see the green, acrid kind of smoke emanating from the nostrils. Takes another deep breath. Releases a poison breath upon you all, and I need you all to make Constitution saving throws.
15.
You save.
9.
You fail.
18.
You save. So if you saved, you take 5. If you failed, you take 10 poison damage.
Jeez.
And after the dragon does this poisonous breath, it looks, you see it release the breath, look at you, and then look downward and dive over the cliff. Almost like a dive bomb. You see its wings come in and it just starts going downward. and you can no longer see the dragon where you are.
What?
And then Vin, it is your turn. If you would,
Type it.
yeah, because they have no idea what's going on until they look over. So
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question.
sure. Yep, you can roll 46 and drop the lowest.
Rude.
So she's rolling new stats. Is that what I'm hearing? No.
Oh, I damn Drew, not you. Whoops.
Because we're like, what?
I was like, why hasn't he responded yet? Jeez.
Amazing.
Okay, there we go. That makes so much sense.
While we were figuring that out,
Okay.
Bryn, what do you do?
Panic. So if I'm gonna run to the edge
Mm-hmm.
to look over, do I see the dragon?
So you run
far
to
from me
the
is it?
edge, and just as you're kind of peeking over, you see the dragon diving and hitting the water, just using this large just splash of water, because there's a large lake below the cliff.
Whoa. Okay.
And you can see Vin trying to get away from the dragon.
I'm still invisible.
You cannot see Vin at all. Damn, why do I keep forgetting that?
I have,
do I see splashing?
I have that water ring though.
Yeah, you can water walk.
So maybe you
Yeah.
see like footsteps on the water or something. I don't know. Whatever.
If only I could remember.
Okay, so now that they know, I'll just say what I was right. So I
Yeah.
wanna keep getting to shore and like just dash. Like I just wanna get I just wanna keep movement so that I can be as farther than 30 feet away from
Sure.
the dragon in hopes that their blind sight doesn't detect me. Like I just want to keep dashing to maintain that distance.
Yep, that's easy enough. And I'll show you what you see on your map until the rest of them get here. So we'll use that for now, and you're kind of out of the range.
Yeah.
How far down is the water?
It's about 60, 50. You're not sure. It's a decently far distance down.
It's survivable amount though. I eat the mushroom.
Which color mushroom was it?
Purple.
Purple. Okay. Can you roll me a d20 real quick?
Oh boy.
15.
A 15. Okay.
Yeah.
So you look at this mushroom, and it's a large purple mushroom, and one side it's got spots that are slightly larger, on the other is slightly smaller. So you take a bite from the side of the mushroom where the spots are bigger, and you begin to grow in size and grow. You are currently under the effects of enlarge for
I'm so
An
happy.
amount of time.
Yeah. Large Bryn.
We got Speedy Ron and Large Bryn. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what that means. It's doubles and all damage. My weight is multiplied by 8? That's rough, girl. I want to leap off the cliff. I'm just gonna run, no hesitation. I swan dive off the cliff. And
Okay.
if it's possible, if the dragon's below me, can I just fucking like onto it?
So what I will say is you can roll an athletics check for me,
Okay.
and to see how far that you can jump out, to see if you can get to where the dragon is, since they had dive bombed. So first you
Okay.
can roll an athletics check.
Okay.
A 12. Yeah, that's enough. So you kind of back up and you leap as Big Bryn, and you're
Yeah.
able to kind of get in the distance to where the dragon had hit the water. Okay, so a couple things.
I want to try to land on its spear first. Just
Yeah. So what we'll do is I'll have you make an attack roll.
Okay.
And yeah, go ahead and roll your attack.
okay. No.
I'm also gonna rule
12.
cool this and just give you advantage on it, because I feel like a spear from 60 feet up that's large going down on a dragon would be pretty likely to damage. So
Yeah.
She nat 20'd it, didn't she?
I got 20. I got 20.
Yeah.
nat 20, very nice. All right,
Yeah.
roll your damage, and then I also need you to roll an acrobatics check for me.
Okay. I'm okay if I die, by the way, just as long as this dragon goes down with me.
You also have a twin sister though with the
This is some
exact same
straight-
spell.
This is some straight Knight Ornstein stuff from Dark Souls.
10 damage.
10 damage. That's your crit
Spear
roll.
damage. Yeah.
Okay.
I only rolled a d6, so it's hard to get it high.
Yeah.
And then you wanted
Give me an acrobatics roll, please.
an acrobatics roll. Ooh. 10.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, I get more for enlarge?
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, make sure to look up at the enlarge spell,
Oh.
because there's some things that happen
Yeah.
because of that. So
It's another 3 damage.
another 3. Okay.
Yeah, because it's a giant spear.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Let's see. You're gonna take 9 damage from your fall.
Oh, that's fine. Worth it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it hurts, but worth it.
And I'm going to pull you over. to
Wait,
this
do I
new
get the
scene.
enlarge times 2 because it was a crit?
Yeah, it would be double the dice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's another d4. So one more.
Go for it.
One more point. That's what I
Oh,
rolled.
one more point. Okay, sorry. Gotcha. Okay.
And I should have booming bladed that.
That's
'cause
okay.
That would have technically been melee, but that's okay. I forgot.
You see Bryn leap over the side, and she's no longer in view. Valken.
I just kind of look over at Ron. Is he looking over the cliff, or is he like?
I just threw a javelin last round, so.
Okay, so you're kind of already looking up. And then Valken just shrugs and takes a leap off and does a bunch of somersaults as he goes down.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics check.
Uh-huh. Acrobatics?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, please don't. Oh, sick. 17 plus 6.
Gotcha. So you run and you leap and start doing flips over the side, and you're able to make it without sustaining any damage. So you're able to leap, and just from all the sort of surface of the water being broken up from people jumping and leaping into it, you're able to kind of position yourself more as a dive.
I mean, like, I'm sure right before I do some like pencil type stuff to go in.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks like I'm the best. What's that Olympic diving? Like, it's just the most graceful dive you've ever seen.
Gotcha. And then you are going to land.
I love it.
There. So everyone should be able to see except for Ron. And it is your turn. What do you do?
Cannonball.
Ron, and,
Okay, well, everyone else did it. Ron has to.
Ron jumps forward and leaps over the cliff, but while doing so, I'll heal myself. fall and fall and fall.
Okay, so give me an acrobatics check.
Okay. This will heal for 10. Oh, nat 20. Ah, I wasted nat 20. Nat 20 on acrobatics, which is exactly 20.
Nice. So you run and you jump, and then just like at Valken, almost as expertly as Valken, you're able to get into the water and not take any damage from it. So I will move everything over here now.
Map change? Whoa.
Ooh,
And bear with me
water.
while I fix the stream real quick.
That's cool.
Hey, look, I'm large.
That's awesome. You are.
This is gonna be some Godzilla fight
So
in the
you
ocean.
all are under the
Probably like
water
half
with the
speed
dragon,
now
other than
because of
Vin,
water.
who is currently on top of it. Let's see. And then you all should be able to see where you are.
Oh, this is bad for me.
And give me just a moment. I'm gonna reinstate all your initiatives from the last really quickly. Okay. And then I believe it will be the dragon's turn here in a moment. Okay, we should be all set up, ready to go. So you all jump over the cliff and kind of enter the fray as you see Bryn, much larger than usual, battling with this dragon, and they're about the same size, the two of them.
Damn.
As you're falling, you see Vin kind of skipping along the water on the surface, trying to avoid the dragon. And as you see, in the water is full of sort of this green. It's a mixture of blood, maybe the dragon's breath that it exhaled as it fell into the water. And you can see that it's very upset. So, dragon's turn. They are going to move here and get in between all of you. And they're able to reach all of you since the dragon has reach. So they're going to make a bite at Bryn. That is a 13, which doesn't hit. They're going to claw at Valken, which is a 20 to hit, which I believe hits you.
Uh-huh.
And you take 10 slashing damage. And then they're going to claw at Ron and get a natural 1.
Ooh.
Interesting. Okay. Vin.
I'm going to run dash and just keep getting distance and try to reach shore.
Gotcha.
I just
So,
want to every turn just run dash
yep.
until
So
it's
you're
either
going to
dead or
dash
dead.
in that current direction. And I'm going to put you off the map for now, but you're an additional 60 feet away from the map. Right now, with this being sort of a large body of water there, you could probably get there. I'll say if you do another full dash, you'll be close to the shore. We'll be able to walk as opposed to walking on the water.
Okay,
Anything-
yeah, I'm just gonna do that every turn until either this dragon's taken care of or, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Gotcha. Okay. Bryn, you're next.
I would like to grapple a dragon, please.
Go for it.
That's is that a strength check?
That is
Because I get
athletics.
advantage on
for you.
those. Does that count as a?
Yeah.
That would count as a strength check, so I
It
get
would.
advantage.
Mhm.
Okay. Not that great. 12.
Dragon got a 19. So as you try and wrap your arms around this dragon, it's difficult to, even though you're as large as it, its form makes it a little more difficult with its wings kind of out of the water, and it's kind of flailing around So you try and grab it, but you're not able to.
Okay, that's okay. And then I want to move over next to. Can I move here actually? Between my friends.
Yeah, you'll have to use it's double movement to go through your friends, but if you have the movement, you can.
I mean, I'm huge, so that'd be like 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I should be able to get there.
You're good then. All right, Valken.
Okay. Well. Let's see. I wish I had that. I don't have the trait yet, but monks can do like some like run on water shit, but I don't have it. So I guess I'll just move up closer to the dragon.
Mhm.
Is it in the water or is it flying?
You're in the
Love it.
water. You're from your fall. You're about 10 to 15 feet underwater with this dragon flailing around.
Oh, we're under. Okay. I don't know how this works. But I'll try to attack it.
So if you attack, since you're underwater, it'll be at disadvantage. Unless it's a piercing weapon. So with you, you're bludgeoning, so it's disadvantage.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. I'll go ahead and give it a shot anyways.
Mhm.
See what happens. Okay. No, that'll miss. I had a 19 on the first one and then a 4 on the second
Oh
one.
no.
So how about this then? I'll do another key point, flurry of blows
Okay,
on it. So disadvantage on both those as well.
they are, because they're still bludgeoning for your fists.
Okay.
Oh, so bludgeoning things
And-
take our disadvantage.
So
Or just
anything
melee.
that's
Yeah,
not a
the
piercing
swing
weapon
is-
in range is
Okay.
also disadvantage. So what were you saying? What was your
Oh,
rolls on this?
What? It's a 19 with disadvantage.
A 19
on-
hits?
on the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And on the second attack, will miss, but the first
Okay.
one.
What's your damage?
Damage is 5 on that,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take advantage of the flurry of blows to the
Mhm. So you get an extra 10 feet of
What is it?
movement, but you are at half speed underwater.
half speed, so half of 45 is 20.
So you would be at 55
Two.
because it gives you an extra 10 feet of movement with your.
So half of that,
So you can
Be
go
roughly-
25.
25. Okay, measure that out. Okay. Oops. Can't move the thing. There it is. Right here was 25.
Okay.
Just gonna kind of start following where I saw Vin going. Can we see her? If she's above, do we just like see her feet?
She's pretty
On the-
far away now, but you kind of saw her footsteps kind of going.
Okay.
She's invisible,
yeah.
so.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just kind of start swimming towards shore.
Okay, Ron.
All right, I'm gonna swim forward with my javelin and thrust as hard as I can.
All right.
Nat 20.
Very nice.
What?
In that case, I will expend a divine smite.
Go for it.
Woo! Big money. 9, 10, 13, 17 damage.
Okay.
Holy
Nice.
Very nice. It's definitely, you see blood kind of filling the water. This green blood, it's thrashing around. Still alive, but very angry and very hurt.
Oh no, wait. Might is 2d8, so I get another.
It's very
2d8?
hurt. Guys, we could kill it.
Okay. Make that an additional.
I would
11.
just-
You guys can.
How much more?
I can't do jack
additional
shit.
11.
Additional 11.
Sure.
Okay,
Is dead.
not quite.
Just
It's
remember all
hurting.
that treasure we saw up top. Just saying, just saying.
Oh yeah, I know. I want to go back for it.
Okay. Anything else?
That is all.
The dragon's turn. So as you kind of just wreck the shit out of that dragon, it's kind of flailing as you're just kind of stabbing with your javelin as kind of radiant energy pulsates from your strike. The dragon looks to you and is going to attack you wildly, hurting. You can't really snarl underwater. You see bubbles exhale from their mouth, and they're going to bite you first. And that is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
You take 17 piercing damage and 2 poison damage as it just sinks its teeth into your plate, and you feel it start to give, and the initial bite shocks you, and then you feel poison entering your veins.
This is like a Jaws scene right now. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, it's definitely filling the water for sure, and it's going to lash out at you again with its claws. underwater.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
Should have done that the first time.
And you're lucky that it did, because that one would have been much better, but he misses you. And is going to claw you on its last attack.
My giant shield saved you.
That is 23 to hit, which I believe hits you.
Yep. Correct.
Oh no.
It claws you for 10 slashing damage.
It's that last hit nails me. A bunch of bubbles leaves Ron's mouth, and I just kind of float.
Okay, so the dragon, you can feel it kind of starting to get black around your eyes as he's crushing, and then it releases you, and you kind of feel the pain leave, and then the last thing that you see is a large claw rake across the front, and then everything goes black. That is the dragon's turn. Vin, it's your turn. You're dashing to the shore, right?
Yes.
For Vin. Okay.
Just
Got
keep
you.
on keeping
So
on.
you dash all the way out there, and you're about like the edge of sort of the lake where it's about like calf deep or so, calf deep. You kind of look at where you landed, and you can see sort of the large cliffside where you fell from. You could get up there, but you may have to climb. Anything else you'd like to do?
If I climb, am I so invisible?
Yeah.
Does it look like it's like a rigorous climb that I could like die with like multiple athletic checks, or is it just like there's like kind of a path? Like I guess what I'm trying to say is what's the situation like? I'm a sorcerer. I'm not an athlete.
Yeah, it wouldn't be an easy climb since it's large, but there's multiple places. It's not like a sheer cliff. There's multiple outcroppings, like places where you could potentially stand. Since it's just like a naturally occurring, lack the word. It's like a really tall mesa where the top is flat and the sides are kind of all natural. So you could probably climb it. It'd be average difficulty or so, but you'll be able to do that next time since you just reached the shore. But you can see
Sure.
that.
Okay.
Bryn.
I don't like any of this. Is he kind of floating or is he sinking, Ron?
Since it just happened, you're still in the same turn order. He's starting to sink.
Can I grab him and sort of like Titanic him onto my shield and be like, "Never forget me, Ron," and shove him away? Like float him away from the dragon?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Can I
He
do
is
that
unconscious,
and also
though.
try to stabilize him?
So you can stabilize him. That would be an
He
action.
needs a healing kit to stabilize him. So,
Mhm.
could do that, and then I can just kind of shove my shield under him so that he'll bloop.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Okay. It's okay if he doesn't float away yet. I just don't want him to sink. So I'm gonna pull him up, throw some vodka in his, pull him up on my shield, pour some vodka in his mouth, and then try to shove it away. It's okay if it doesn't actually get shoved away this turn, and then I'm just gonna turn to face the dragon without my shield.
So curiously, not sure how that works underwater, pouring vodka, but you just happen to have a squeeze bottle.
I put him on the shield first, and I put him on the shield first. So
gotcha. So you're about 10 or 15 feet underwater, but it's just flavor, so you can stabilize them with a healing kit. You're underwater. I'm just saying it for flavor.
I mean, I'll mama bird it to him. I don't care.
You mama bird him some vodka from your bottle.
Yeah.
Perfect.
It's fine.
Okay, and then you kind of shove your shield under him, and that will be your turn.
Yeah.
Not exactly what I hoped for our first kissing scene, but
sorry. You're gonna have to take what you can get now, bud.
Okay.
If Ron dies, Bryn's gonna be so sad.
Valken.
Okay. Well, as I'm sort of swimming away, I do look over my shoulder to make sure that maybe Ron and Bryn are doing okay. And I think as soon as I notice that Ron is now, he's on a shield, bleeding. Is he still unconscious? Does she heal or what? What was that?
You saw her give him some of her vodka and kind of mama bird it to him and slide the shield under him as he's sort of slowly floating. But you see no movement. You see blood, a mixture of green, red, just all in the water.
I recognize something's not right, so I immediately stop where I'm at and try to swim back this direction, and try to be what help I can possibly be by maybe attempting to distract the dragon away from Ron and Bryn. So I'm gonna just swing at disadvantage.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm pretty sure that's gonna miss. Yeah, it was a 9 on the
Yeah, that misses.
one roll. Okay. Unarmed attack then. Uh, 8 plus 6, 14. No, that'll miss too.
14 misses.
Miss both. Or just don't do any damage.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do before?
Just kind of, if I can catch Bryn's eye, kind of be like, what are we doing?
Gotcha. Okay. So on Ron's turn, you feel a shield kind of slid underneath you and you start slowly floating to the surface. Probably about 5 feet. You're 5 feet under now the surface.
Right.
If you would, make a death saving throw and send a DM to me on what it is.
But I stabilized him.
am I not
Oh, you did stabilize him. Never mind then. You get to
Yeah.
float. Thank you.
Do it anyway.
So you're on this shield as it's slowly floating to the surface.
And I'm
Okay.
still holding the shield because chat pointed out that I have to be holding it for it to be huge.
Yep,
so I'm
so you're
just
kind of-
I've got one hand on it and the other hand's like this at the
Mhm.
dragon.
You're just keeping him from sinking, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Up next is going to be Ruli. I don't know where my head's at. I'm bad with like concentration and stuff today. I apologize, y'all.
It's all
Yeah, you're
good.
fine.
I feel
It's
it.
dragon fight.
yes.
Everybody's
good.
brains are
Yeah.
imploding.
For sure. So the dragon is, blood's filling the water. It's almost just thrashing around underneath, and it is going to turn and bite at Valken as you come up behind it and try and hit. And that is 23 to hit.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you can stop
So
rolling now.
you take you take 10 piercing damage and 4 poison damage as it bites you. And then as it's thrashing around, Bryn, it's going to claw at you. The first roll is a 14, which misses.
Misses.
The second one is a 19.
That hits.
You take 9 slashing damage as it's writhing and just flailing underwater. There's a massive bubbles and just blood, and it's almost difficult to see with everything going on here. Vin, you're at the edge of the lake.
How far am I from them?
So you moved, let's see, let me math real quick.
Yeah, math real quick.
So from here, you were 80 feet away, and then you dashed, which would put you 140 feet away. And then I believe you dashed again, if I'm not mistaken. So you're at like 200 feet away on the edge of this lake.
I don't have any spells that go that far.
It's a long way.
It is a long way. I was gonna spell the dragon dead, but what do I do? What do I do? Shoot. I'm gonna do nothing.
Okay.
Because I know dragons are like keen, and I don't want them to see like rocks falling off the cliff or something and then get word that I'm actually still alive. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna like just stand there like watching as my friends are struggling and then debate if I should help. That's what I'm gonna do. Ponder my life choices.
Okay. Bryn.
Can I disengage and paddleboard Ron away, or is that going to be too hard to do with it to disengage?
So theoretically, yes, you could disengage.
Okay.
Since you're holding
But I couldn't
Ron,
move him.
it would be at half speed
Okay.
since you're dragging him along with you. So you can, but you're moving at half speed.
I would like to do that, but if possible, I would like to yell, Valkan, catch, and throw my spear to him.
Underwater?
Yeah, you're all underwater, so.
Well, we're on the top of the water now, right?
Mm-mm.
I'm not.
Unless you've been purposefully swimming upward, but you're still about 10 feet underwater.
Speaking of that, how
Uh,
long can you be underwater?
A long time. It's kind of
Depends
ridiculous.
on your
in D&D.
constitution modifier.
not
I'm
good.
keeping a count in my head since y'all are fighting and not just holding your breath. But
Uh-huh.
I want to disengage and paddleboard Ron away towards the edge of the lake.
gotcha. So are you moving up with Ron, or are you staying underwater?
I need to get him out of the water so
Gotcha.
that he's not, because he's unconscious. I can't have him underwater. So
Yeah. So you move about 10 feet up, so you're at the edge of the water, upwards now, and you've got Ron. You're kind of carrying him, grappling him with you, which I think you've got 5 feet of movement left.
okay, then I'll 5 feet towards the closest, like
Just downward would be
shore,
fine.
and not even necessarily short. If there's like a rock or a log or anywhere I could like
Mhm.
leave him, that would also work. Whatever's closest.
Gotcha.
But down. Well, I want to get away from the dragon, so I'm thinking
Mhm.
like right here.
And Ron will go with you.
Oh, I can't move him yet.
I'll move Ron for you. It's okay. All
And
right.
I left my spear for Valkan, so it's just in the. I just kind of threw it in the water towards you. If you want to catch it, if not, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's up to
Yep.
you. It does.
So
piercing,
I'm
though.
just gonna say easy enough. She can toss the spear, and it's just floating on the surface above you.
I would have to swim up and go get it.
Yep. You'd have to go about 10 feet up, grab it.
And at which point the dragon could attack.
Probably. It has a reach of 10 feet, so you'd still be within its reach if you went up 10 feet.
So that means that it wouldn't technically be leaving
Mm-hmm.
melee with it, so
Right.
it's not a reaction.
Correct.
Well, first things first. Like, Falcon is surrounded by his own blood right now.
Yeah, you can
And-
also swim away. It was just
and-
an option.
Is looking very, very bad, but strangely, you can't. His face doesn't show pain, even though he's clearly bleeding. Seeing that you moved away, I'm gonna use my last key point to do Step of the Wind.
Okay.
How's that work? Like,
Are you going to use it
disengage
to
dash?
disengage or dash?
So I can. So basically, it gives me 2 dashes. Then, if it makes it my bonus action, the dash.
Okay,
Which means I
gotcha.
can still use my action to dash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is a lot of math.
Uh-huh. So what are you doing first? Are you using Step of the Wind to disengage?
Step of the Wind. Yeah. Well. Yes. Step of
Okay.
the Wind to disengage.
Gotcha. And then you're going to use your action to dash?
Yes.
So you move 45 normally, so that would give you 90 feet. And since you're underwater,
Half of that.
it's half of that. So you're
So just
at
straight
45.
45.
Mhm.
Okay. I will. I guess I'll swim up. Use 10 feet of that.
Mhm.
Swim up to the surface.
Yep.
Can I grab the spear? Is that
You can. Yeah, you can.
okay? I'm just gonna. It's small, right? It's shrunk now that it's left her hand.
Yes. It's just a normal
it's
spear
normal.
to you.
I was gonna
It's
say-
a giant spear.
Yeah, it's
You're
normal
like,
spear.
I was maybe like gonna climb on it like a log and just like
No.
be on the surface. Like.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that and then use the rest of the 35 feet then to, I guess, go back the way I was gonna go initially. So
Okay.
30. What was that? 35 feet. Put me there. Put me here, I believe. And we're all spread out now, but
Mm-hmm.
okay.
All right. And then Ron, you are stabilized on Bryn's shield.
And even though he's stabilized, is he still able to roll to see if he regains consciousness or something? I don't know how that works. Or is he just out?
What I'll say is, even though they're stabilized, this is a house rule that I've had people use in games I've been into. If you want to roll, Ron, a d20, and essentially if you get a 20, then you come up with 1 hit point. So you can roll that now, and then I think the previous one you could do it too, since you were out as well. So I'll let you do that. That's fine.
I'll roll both.
Oh, cool. I like that. Gives you that
I'm a sleepy
chance.
boy.
Yep.
It doesn't penalize you for getting stabilized, if that makes sense.
So you are still unconscious. Vamrul looks in both directions and sees Valken swimming away, and then sees Bryn kind of hauling Ron off, and it's going to move directly at you, Bryn. It is going to try and bite you.
Shit.
The first one's a miss, and then it will claw you. The second one's also a miss. The third one will hit though with a 22. You take 10 slashing damage.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
It bites and it slashes and it slashes, and the last one catches you as it goes across your armor.
I'm trying to like push Ron to safety, and it gets my back, and then I just fall into the water, and I'm out.
Okay. You return to your normal form.
Sad.
And you are currently unconscious. So it moved, I think, 10 feet or so to get to you. It's going to use its remaining movements to go in the direction of Valken. Valken, when you see this thing coming towards you and you've noticed that your companions are kind of struggling to swim and make it through, you can see that this creature almost locks its wings along its form and almost slithers and glides under the water much faster than you think it should be able to, or a normal creature should be able to.
Is this, that means I can assume favored terrain or something?
It has a swim speed. So,
okay.
Yeah. Vin, it is your turn.
How far is the dragon from me now since it's moved?
So let's see, it was 80 and 185 feet away.
Hold on, let me do some math. Damn it. It's 5 feet away from me. Okay, I'm gonna dash 60 feet in, but
Okay.
still be invisible.
Okay.
So I'm, I guess 60 feet closer. And then I can't do anything.
Yeah,
All my
so
spells
you're
are
at-
120.
you're
I'm
at
5 feet out of
You're
range.
125, so you're close.
I'm so close. Okay, next time I guess I can do something.
Bryn, if you would roll a death saving throw and DM it to me. Just to me, not the group, by the way.
Is it just a straight roll or do I add something?
It's just a straight roll.
Okay.
Okay. And Valken, you see as this dragon is swim towards you, you see as Bryn, hard to miss, was enlarged, and you see her let go of the shield and shrink, and then sort of is floating into the water. What do you do?
Okay. Is there anything about the spear that's I should know? Is it just a normal spear? Normal
No,
spear?
not. I don't. Her spear isn't magical in any way. It's just a
Okay.
normal spear. Just that
Okay.
it's piercing, and you won't have to roll at disadvantage.
Well, feeling the thing barreling down on me, I think, and realizing where he's at the situation, there's nothing. He just kind of turns towards it, and you just see almost like his just straight tunnel vision right now. He's blocking out all the pain, and he's just gonna make this his final stand if it has to be, and he's gonna swim right at it with the spear to make an attack.
Can I give him my inspiration?
You can.
I think
You
I
have
have
an
inspiration. I mean, it's on my page. I don't know.
Yeah, then you've got one.
And I can
It's
use
from,
that
just
as
from
an
cowering from the
advantage.
undead. You have advantage on this roll now with a spear.
Okay, cool. Let's hope for like something good here. Oh shit! None of those hit.
What'd you roll?
None of those actually hit. It was a 7 and a 5. So.
7 and a 5.
no.
Those
boy.
miss.
Okay. Oh, we're fucked. I don't have.
Do you have any
key
monk
points
shit you
left.
can do? Do you have any potions you can eat or drink?
Not
So
on
he's already
action.
attacked, so pretty much he's got his unarmed, or if he wants to use a key point
item.
for.
I don't have any more of those key points either.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So your bonus action.
We're all gonna
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
We end the campaign at 11.
I'm looking to see if there's anything I can pull out of my ass here. I don't think so.
Next
take
episode,
your
Vin
time.
recruits a new party.
Party. Oh. Nothing. It's a long story.
I don't think there's any. Okay. Well, we're just gonna follow up with that unarmed attack, I guess.
Go for it. Were you gonna give him an inspiration earlier?
Yeah, I'll give him my inspiration.
You can do that. You would do a straight roll.
Okay. Straight roll. That'll be a 19.
19 hits. Roll your damage.
Come on. I believe in you.
It's not gonna be how to add though. Let's see.
No pressure.
It's just gonna be 5 damage.
Tell me how you kill Vom Rule.
Are you kidding me?
Are you fucking?
What?
He had 4 HP left.
Nice.
That's great.
What the heck? Holy shit. Okay.
We whittled him down. Ron beat the crap out of him earlier, but
Yeah,
I
holy
didn't
shit.
know.
So, like I said, Valken is in straight tunnel vision mode. He's blocked out all the pain, and he's just committed himself entirely to this last bit of combat. And so he thrusts with the spear. It glances off the dragon, and then as the dragon comes in for a bite at him, he turns his body out of the way and then uses his hand almost as a spear itself and just straight up through the dragon's eye with a thrust of his hand, just like straight into the dragon's eye, and just kind of
And
rips his eye.
as you kind of use your arm as a piercing weapon of its own, and you go and you grab and you just pull flesh, and there's just the water's flowing with green oozing liquid, and the dragon
Yeah.
flails and tries to keep you off of it, but you're holding on to it, and you just keep pulling and you keep ripping, and then the dragon goes still, and you can sense its body is falling into the bottom of the lake.
Holy shit.
Yes, Valkan.
So currently, you all are out of initiative. You have one party member who is
Even me, inspiration
stable.
was key. Holy shit.
And you also have one party member
Thanks, chat,
who's
for that.
currently dying. So
Yeah.
I died.
I'm still like sprinting back to them.
Since
Yeah.
we're out of combat, can I just swim over there then?
Yep. And Bryn,
Okay.
if you would, that amount of time, you'd have to make another death saving throw.
Okay.
So roll that and then DM me your results and see what happens if they can save you in time.
Ooh. And they're all on the surface still, right?
Mhm.
Or was she
Not
in the water?
anymore. You're able to grab them now if you're
Oh,
there.
okay.
I rolled
Yeah,
a
I'd
20.
like to just take them up to the surface.
If that
You
makes me
did?
go to 1 hit point. Yeah.
So you roll a 20 and you kind of your eyes open, and as you see this sort of shield starting to sink, but you're able to kind of
It's like
As
the
you're-
scene from Titanic. You're like laying on the raft,
Mhm.
and Bryn's like hanging off the edge, but she's turning kind of blue.
Never let go, Brit.
Mhm.
Never let go.
So you're now awake and you can do anything to help as well.
Oh,
I have a healing potion that I can pour in her mouth.
Sure, yeah, go for it.
Beautiful.
Whichever y'all would like to do.
Yeah, I'll give her. I'll open up her mouth on the surface and just dump the potion in.
Gotcha.
Do I roll for this or does she roll?
You
for
do.
this? Okay, so that is. I never used a potion before. What is
2d4 plus 2, I believe.
2D? Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Four is so hard to grab. God damn it.
Yeah, the little spikies.
Okay. 2d4 plus 4. That's 7 healing.
All right. So you're all
Nice.
able to stabilize. You see Vin in the distance on top of the water, and air rushes into your lungs, Bryn, as you're now awake and see the lake full of green and red from the battle.
What happened? Where is it?
I continue to run to them.
And that's where
You
we're going
just
to take
see
a break
Valken's like
for tonight.
one eye closed, like swollen shut. He's got blood running down his face. Just like he's just like, I think it's dead.
Okay.
I think I killed it.
Yes.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be right back to see what happens out afterwards. Don't go anywhere. We'll see what the group does now after defeating the Dragon Vom Rule. See y'all in a second.